Hello, people. Kev-in-Thailand here. Well, what a kerfuffle that was. I went out for a cigarette before kick-off and my computer shut down. I'm ever so sorry. Good to see you all here, still waiting. 6 minutes late, come on. It wasn't too terrible, but it was a panic for me. Nat Man Allen, hello mate. Sierra Santos, buenos dias. Quit smoking all the fags. It is. It's all the cigarettes' fault. Andy Walder, good evening. Where are we? We're at the top. There was lots coming in. Paul Hart, good evening. Kipper Fletcher, 1 a.m. in Perth. Thanks for waiting up, mate. Did I ever drink that Black Bush, Kev? I save this stuff when people come to be able to offer a drink. I don't have many people come. No, I haven't. I've not opened it yet, but it's there when people come to visit to offer. Thank you. First of the gang to die. Hello from Indonesia. Thank you very much, mate. Where are we? Going to be catching up here a bit. Morning to my Tobal. Good evening, Steve Monash. Thank you both for being here. Kevin's problems with hipsters in hammocks. I do. I have all sorts of problems, especially with hipsters in hammocks. Colonel J Explores, good evening, young man. Thank you for joining us. 28,000 subs, 28,050. 51, 52. Yes, I passed it yesterday. Thank you very much for the congrats, Tobal. Work and start midnight out on the road. Robert Fogel, good evening. How much enjoyed your vlog this week on the islands? It was a great day out. Day State Fox on holiday in Portugal. Good evening, young man. Chris Carter, 40.55. Yeah, not looking good, is it? Sick Buffalo, no tea, Kev. She just brought it out to me. She said, do you want anything? I said, yeah, a cup of tea. No Black Bush, no black cup. Just a nice cup of tea. That's the way we roll here, I'm afraid. Tony Bove, Soybook, yeah, good evening, mate. Beach in Pattaya looks good, looking very good. They've got to Royal Garden Plaza now, not far to go, but it will be a few months. Darren Condron down in Soy 7. So where you doing? What you doing New Year's? Nan will be working. I'll be picking her up from work at 11 p.m. and we'll just be going down the beach. I'm going to keep it quiet this year. It has been so far for me. That's the way sometimes we have to roll. Richard McDermott, hello Kevin, how are you? How is life in Thailand? It couldn't be better, mate. It really couldn't be better. It's hot. It is hot. It's 33, 32 degrees. It's probably 28 now at 10 past midnight. Mark Pearson, good evening. Just cutting. Good morning from America. Good morning, USA. Thank you for coming. Now 50k and 100k just around the corner. I'm not sure I want it. I'll be honest with you. I cannot do anything about it. It's hard enough keeping up with it all as it is. It really is. Where are we? I've got a new mouse. It's a bit slower. I've put it on Valium to slow it down a bit. Chris Carter just waiting for the fireworks to shut up. Oh, right. So you can get some sleep. Sweet. Are they kicking off down there around there already? Oh, dear. Mr. Serenjex Road, how much is it to charter the boat to the islands? Islands. Hold on. Get back in. It's 30,000 baht for the day. Includes food and to go on to the Soai Beach. There's a charge per person. It includes that, the food, drink, soft drinks. The boat will hold 20 people. So if you get a few up, it's 30,000 between how many? I mean, 20 people is 1,500 baht each for the day. Then 2 engines can drink some juice and all, 308 horsepower. But a lovely boat and a nice day out, it really was. All up the tea lovers. Technically extra strong, you can't beat that. Aaron H, a month today, our flight for 8 weeks in Thailand. Cheers to all the videos. Your advice and insight has helped me plan. Pleased to hear that, mate. Very pleased. Thank you. Steve Melnash, really enjoyed your video with Brian Owen. The interview was really good. I thought it went very, very well. I did an interview with a good friend of mine from Hong Kong. He was here for 4 days. That was the gentleman we went out on the boat with. And it went really well. I might nick that. I do have it. I might nick it for later to put on. So more people can see it. I'll consider it. I really will. He says it's okay. I don't think it will. I should think it is okay. If you're out there, it is okay. I'm debating on it. I really am. Stephen J246, all the best for the new year, and everybody, all the best for the new year. Ben, you told Ox. I slept through Simon's live stream, so thanks for your choice of timing. Poor Simon. Oh dear. I hope he's not reading that, but if he is, sorry, Simon. Amateur night certainly is, always is here. I have amateur night every night. You worry about that. What's the plan for New Year's? Again, nothing, quite an hour, 2 hours down on the beach about 11 p.m. Chuntai from Cape Town. Good evening, mate. It's going very well. China's all right, the old China. Asian Summit. Sick Buffalo. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Where are Asia at night? All right, kid, bringing my dad to Pattaya next month for his first time. He is 76 and recently an English grandma. I have no idea where that's going. Or recently a grandpa. Maybe. Well, congratulations, whatever he is. He'll enjoy it. He will. And it's very warm for the bones. Very warm for the bones. Colonel Bells, did you go to Siakau on Samad Island? Yes, Siakau. It's a military navy island. As far as I know, it's an island. They said you can drive there across on a bridge. You pay. I don't even know how much it is. I did say I was going to drive down and sort of show how to get there. In the new year, let's get all this New Year's kerfuffle out the way first. But I will try to get down there and sort it. Flying Kev's tea back soon. Okay, mate. They State Fox rather be at Santa Fishing Park but can't have everything. I know. I would like to go there tomorrow, but there you go. I will be going this week though. I'll let you know. I'll put it on my Facebook, all the fishies I catch. Damon Simmons, thank you very much, mate. Wish you the best for the new year. Kev, what is the tax rate? Making money from working there? Oh, I don't know. I don't work here. I will. Billy Turbo, good evening, sir. Okay, see you there, April. You can set me up my affiliate Amazon if you don't mind in the area. I'll have a go, mate. I'll have a go. I will help anyone out with anything. Absolutely. It's not worth it. I'll tell you that now. But there you go. I've never had a Dino on the Amazon. Not a penny. Thai's tax rate, I believe, is 10%. Farang is more. Something I will be looking into in the new year. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you know everything. I do not have a boss. Well done. Well done. Good evening from Sweden. Moving to Thailand tomorrow. New year, new start. Well done, mate. Well done. You've made a great choice. Darth Vader, good day, Kevin. Missing Pattaya already. I bet you are, mate. It was great meeting you, seeing you at the Hideaway. Thank you very much for coming. It's nice to put people to these names. It's brilliant. 27 degrees here in Florida, that man. It's at Celsius and Fahrenheit. There is a difference. Mark Nichols, what's the rules changing to stay in Thailand with the retirement visa? Nothing set. They're gonna. I think they're gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do. It doesn't affect me. I had money in the bank to show. Many people were doing the affidavits, Davids, whatever it is, at the embassies. They've stopped doing them. It's going to affect the ones that are here that really shouldn't be, that really can't afford to be. They're the ones it's going to affect. There will be people leaving. There'll be more people coming. People move around the planet every day. So as one leaves, two may arrive. As two leaves, one may arrive. It's always changing. It doesn't matter. And those leaving may find better pastures than you. You don't know until you've been there. You don't know until you've tried it. So for some, it may be a blessing in disguise. For others, they may be crying all the way. Who knows? Have you lost weight? Yes, I have lost weight. And I'll find out why tomorrow. Bill 44 lost video. Is it just me? I have no idea, mate. Steve Monash, anyone? Table, is everything fine? Everything all good? Neil in Thailand. Good evening, young man. I've had to go down quite a bit. Living the dream, James, on the yes. Thank you, Michael Knight. Yes, everything fine, Stephen, yeah? Yeah, Sean Williams, everything's okay, good. Thank you, Kev. Probably not bother with Amazon, then we go to a drip. we'll sort that out. We'll go through it when you get here and see where we are with it for you. I'll show you. Maybe it's me, but I've had nothing. I don't deserve anything, so what does it matter? Whereabouts are you in the world? Let me know. Steve Trumbull, thank you very much, mate. Thanks for the beer. How can I get the 6-month visa? I have no employer for the letter, however, we'll have 7K-ish. 6.5 after flight, so we'll be better getting 90 days. I would say get a 90-day and then do a visa run. You'll get your 6 months. Need to talk about it more. I will email you in the morning. As the phone, Kev-in-Thailand. Very good, mate. Thank you very much for coming. Loving the videos. Yeah, check out Neil in Thailand channel. Quite a big insight. Kev, have you heard anything else about the beachside of Walton Street being denied? We won't know anything until April. That's when the mechanical diggers, bulldozers, whatever, will all be there. So we'll see what happens. If they don't carry on, then they should never talk about it again. So they'll be there. Lagging a bit. I've got the new laptop. I will be using the new laptop next week. This one has just about had it. Callum Jira, good evening, young man. Thank you for coming. This laptop is just about had it. I've purchased a new one. I'm getting everything over onto it. I was hoping to have been using it fully for tonight. But I've little snagging issues, nothing much. It will be sorted. The audio is slightly off the video. What can I say? I have no idea what I can say. Bill 44 for New Year's Eve drink, Kev. Thank you very much, Bill. God bless you, mate. And I hope you have a good one yourself, mate. Tokyo Drew in the house. Good evening, Tokes. Drewy Wooey. Konnichiwa, how's it going? Konnichiwa very much, mate. Very good. Captain CJ Miller. Good evening, mate, and a happy New Year's to you and Nan and your families, mate. Nice and sunny here in Florida, mate. How is the new phone sorting out for you? Excellent. Brilliant. I love it. I love the phone. I really do. Callum, you're up late. You talk to me. I'm up late every Sunday. Brian Johnston, good evening. How are you, mate? Audio, where do you go? Audio has a little interference, Kev. I don't know where my camera bag is. Give me 1 minute, I'll have a quick look. That was less than 1 minute. It must be in the, it might be, hold on, again. I am a plum. We will try this. Oh no. It's a little Labian mic. I will plug it in and we'll see if it makes any difference or whether we're all pissing in the wind. First of all, we'll undo the nest. That didn't take long, did it? Onk. Is that any better? Steve Monash, Callum, is the audio any better? Anyone? Is it better? Yeah, fine. Oh, try and convince me, Stephen, for God's sake, just the same. All right, the new laptop will be ready. I'll get it all sorted out for next week. I do apologise. Got to go back now. Dave State Fox, enjoy the marina. We'll watch the rerun. All right, mate. Thank you very much. Rude Potato, Consul General Timothy Shearer from the US Embassy did a great interview on the fabulous Pattaya 103 about changes to visa requirements for Americans. So find that on Fabulous 103. Audio's fine in Blackpool. Please, thank you very much, John. Captain CJ Miller, thank you very much. The lad who's not done it, I'll have to, as I said, I'll get the new laptop sorted out. Billy Turbo, Kev, some guy messaged me saying I should go around Thailand with him, but he's shady. Character, mate, not someone company with there. He get me in bang wang. Prevention is better than cure, isn't it? Prevention is much, much better than cure. You do not want to be hanging around any shady characters. Even if you think they might, don't take the chances. There's enough of them about. Don't take the chance. Slight echo. How's the hotel competition going? The entrants are starting to arrive, the postcards. There's about 25, 26 arrived. Believe it or not, 4 wrong answers in amongst them. I don't know who they are. But they're starting to arrive, which is good. You've got until the 30th of January, so there's plenty of time to send. It'll take a couple of weeks to get there, so you've got at least 2 weeks to be sending them. Bombassi, all right, mate? Pleased you made it back okay. Kev, I saw you at Jeff Carter's Christmas party, but you were holding court, making dozens of people laugh with your stories. And I was too intimidated to go talk to you. Don't be that. That's the last thing you should ever be. JC, shy kids get no sweets. Remember that. Don't ever be that. I'd love to say hello to everyone I can. JC, so he just run up to him and give him a big hug. Yes. Mike Fox, Foxy from Perth. Carry on regardless. I will, mate. Absolutely take no notice of anyone or anything. I carry on regardless. Happy New Year when it comes, mate. Chris, thank you very much. Chris Maxwell. Neil McCatley. Good evening, Kev. Big night tomorrow. What's your plans? None. Zero. Pick Nan up from work 11 o'clock and go over to the beach. Massive plans. Massive. Name's working. I can't help that. Questman the Barbarian. Sounds fine. No problem. Thank you very much, mate. So I'm going back. I'm going back because I lost a few. Or did I? It's all audio coming up here. In August, I visited Koh Samui. Best experience ever. You must have been probably the only one there in August. It is nice there. The beaches are beautiful. I should think it's very quiet in August, which is, if it's what you want, it's even better. Going back further. Jordan JG goes to Thailand. Damn. JG, I thought you were another clone. No, not me, mate. That man, Alan Stones, I got shut down by YouTube for passing too many messages. I thought that's what we were supposed to do in live stream. I have no idea. I thought it was as well. Supposed to message. If no one messages, I can't answer anything. I can't talk to you. That would be bad. That would be sad. King Madzar, I hope you have a good New Year's Eve, mate. We'll see you at a meet night next year. You certainly will. You'll have to be here to do it, though. Remember that. Richard Sharp, do you think the elections will affect the exchange rate? I have no idea. I really don't. Joe Sweet, what did Santa bring you for Christmas? What did Santa bring me? Santa brought me a new little drone, a DJI Spark, and some earplugs, Bluetooth. I've got to look at them. I've got to get time to have a look at the little drone as well, on top of the other two. But it's a little DJI Spark. It could be fun. Ashley D, just watch your last video. See you avoided the water again. I can't video and swim in the water. I need a cameraman. I need a lot of things. I can't do both, but yeah, I avoided the water, which is all good. I didn't get ear infection either. Rob Harker, good evening, young man. Warn people about the congestion New Year's on Walking Street. Walking Street New Year's Eve is literally shoulder to shoulder. Pattaya Thailand, good evening. Brilliant, thank you. Thanks for being here, Brian. Back to Walking Street. If you're going on to the Bali Heights Pier, which is a better view, I was there last year. It took about 2.5 hours after to get back just along Walking Street. It was absolutely, it was murder. It was infuriating. It really was. Billy Turbo, I've managed to land a condo for 3 months, 9,000 baht a month. Is that good? 9,000 baht a month, is that good? 1,000 bills a month. See, 9,000 baht a month is good for a short 3 month also, yes. But I don't know what the 1,000 bills month means. If you can let me know what you mean on that. JC, yeah, I don't get involved with other YouTubers. It's not my place to. Any thoughts on vlogs for next year? Any places, plans you're working on? All the bit? No, I don't work on anything. I'm very sporadic. I'm going to be going away. I want to go away a bit next year. I'm going to be going to Hong Kong, hopefully February, only for 4 or 5 days. I want to do a little bit there. Last time I was there was 2007. Taking them with me. Just got her passport. Be putting a little video up about that. Possibly tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm so illiterate. Possibly tomorrow. It'll be a little short, but just showing people where, how much. So you need a Hero 7 Black, Kev, waterproof. I had a Hero 4 with the waterproof case. I gave it to me to Peter. I've got a couple of SJ6 with waterproof cases. That means I've got to go in the water. No, I've got a Nikon AW130. That's waterproof as well. I use that for song cranes. I've got enough waterproof cameras. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. But I've forgotten. Gary Mark, all the best, Kev. Keep the good work up with the vlogs. Keep me in touch with what's going on. That's what it's all about, mate. That is what it's all about. 1,000 for bills, Kev, he said. It'll be well, $1,000. Yes. Apartments are a little bit more expensive than houses. You're paying a bit towards community and stuff. My last bill for electric, 819 baht 32. That's a 3-bedroom. Just paid it today. See, when I show bills, when I talk about bills, I can actually show them with the paid slip. Not make them up fictitiously as I'm going along. As far as we know, if you're not showing them, could be anything, couldn't they? Could have been a bill for a cup of tea, as far as we know. Water, 119.50. Another what? Yeah, that's the same. November's bill. October's bill, 1,254. But that was for 4 of us, plus Rob for 5 or 6 days. So that ain't bad. That's for a 3-bedroom house with washing machine. I'm looking forward to more short films. They're excellent. I'm looking forward to doing them. I want to do them sort of in between. So we'll see how they go on. I suppose this time of year we'll call them stocking fillers. Where are we? Said the man. 180 GBP here. I don't know what that's about. William Ruby. I bet you secretly missed the diversity and enrichment that multicultural Britain has become. The politicians say we're better for it. Good luck to you. Mr. Cup says you're not. Unfortunately, there are I don't watch TV. Facebook, everything you read is so much lies, deceit. you never know the truth about anything. But I still say you're not better off for it. Thank you, RUXP4. And you, sir, have a good 2019. I've got a Kodak automatic. Well done, Stephen Monash. David Queen, happy New Year, mate. 31 USD to the bar, 31 baht to the euro dollar. Yeah, not good, mate. Thai Viking Village has rentals. I rented a 3-bedroom. That was that 3-bedroom apartment for 13,000 baht a month. Yes, Bombassi. It's a good size apartment as well. Darth Vader, that little camera at the other way, was a 7 black, 10-meter waterproof without a housing. No way. Yeah, I know. How many cameras can I go out and keep buying? I need to stop buying camera. I've just had to buy a new laptop. It's not easy. It really isn't. Sorry, checking my phone. There was a noise. It burped. Lancashire lad, just watched Thailand's latest redundant Nimrod. Yes, it is very funny. Argue Roy, when possible, please review Terminal 21 food court and restaurants. I've done it. Well, you want me to do it again? You'll need to go back through my videos, mate. I've done it November. I did that. Oh, you have to do an updated retirement video. Seems the going thing on YouTube these days. What's the point? What's the point? Then they change it, and the video's no longer correct information. There's no point in, as far as I'm concerned, in doing visas and visa updates and visa this and visa that. There's no point at all. Mr. Cup, yeah. My bills of water, 353 baht electric, 2,700 baht a month, 3-bedroom, only use 1 bedroom, no washing machine but aircon. Oh, calm down a bit on your aircon. I put my air conditioning on for an hour of a night when I go to bed. And I sleep the night, I turn it off and have the fan, that 18-inch wide fan, which does me. If you're going to stay in air conditioning 24/7, you're not going to be able to acclimatise very well. You need to acclimatise yourself. It will take a lot longer. 2,700 baht a month. You can do better than that. You really can. I tell you, the reason November's was 1,200. I had 2 fridges going, one very large one and one medium one, which is in the lounge here. The big one broke. Something went wrong with it. I have no idea what went wrong with it. And we've had to switch it off and put everything over into the smaller. It's still a big stand-up fridge, but it's just smaller. It saved 400 baht a month with the other fridge going bang. So guess who's not rushing to have it repaired? Mr. Cup for Prime Minister. I love Mr. Cup. Mr. Cup loves you very much. Thank you. Are you going to celebrate 60 next year at the Hideaway, Kev? No, I'm not. I'm going to celebrate 59 severe, maybe the year after. Sick, cheeky bastard. Billy Turbo again. Thank you very much. God bless you. Are you going to share any more racing pics or videos from back in the day? I haven't got any more. Literally, I had very little. I used to have some old VHS of me racing around Arena Essex. When I got divorced, she threw everything out with me fishing gear. So I haven't got anything left, very little. Are you XP4? I love the boat. Your last bid, how much for him for the day? 30,000 baht for the day, which included food and paying to get on the beach at the Swai Kai, whatever it is, beach. 30,000 baht holds up to 20 people, so 1,500 baht a head. Depends how many people going out on it. If you've got 10 of you going out on it, for 3,000 baht each. Bombassi, if anyone gets to Terminal 21, I'll recommend Foodland. Yes, it was very good. I did show it. I did show the food. I showed all round it. Just you never watched it. So love that about you. My new lappy just cost me 58,000 Thai baht. My new lappy, but it's not new. There's a guy here from Singapore. He's in Chatham Salway. It's a 2013 Dell, but he strips them down and puts all new, bigger, larger graphics cards, twin card memories, RAM, new mother. He totally rebuilds them inside, all new. And I paid 23,800 baht for it. And compared to this, that's a Ferrari. It really is. But I've got to get some extra stuff. I've got to download the Hangouts back into it. Although I will be, I don't like to make things difficult for myself. The Streamlabs OBS is very good, but it's a lot of hard work setting it all up. Once it's all set, you just leave it in and you can go into it and it's all there. Unless you want to change stuff, then you've got to do it all again and start changing things and putting your... It's very good. It's very crisp. It may be more professional. Who knows? Who cares? I watched Andy Wright's. I thought it was all very good. He was very good on with it, but he's been doing it a long while. OBS is good. It's another new program to learn. I don't like learning stuff on your backs, if you understand me. You become guinea pigs for me testing it all out. And I'm not allowed with doing that. So we'll see what happens next week, but I will be on that. I'll put Hangouts into it and also Streamlabs, see what happens. So I just don't like using other people and your time as guinea pigs. But Mr. Tin Man, 69, thank you very, very much. Happy New Year, Kev. Wishing you all the best in the new year. And you, mate, it's well, it's New Year's Eve for me now. I'm not your US, so it's still the 30th. For me, it's New Year's Eve. Kevin in Paradise, good evening, young man. Happy New Year to you, mate, and your gang too. Mike W, 30,000 baht for that boat hire seems very, very expensive. I have no idea. One man's expensive is another man's. Cool, that was cheap. So it's up to the people. That's what it is for the day. I don't think you would like to buy that boat and charge less. It also included free crew that he has to pay for. So yeah, one man's very expensive is another man's that's for nothing. So I will not disagree with you, and I will not agree with you. That's all. Quaysman the Barbarian, did you try cleaning off the condenser in the fridge? That usually works. No, the switch is broke. Where you turn it down to low and high, the fridge froze up, the same as the freezer. I don't know why. I don't know how it got turned up to high. No idea about anything. But the switch, the turning knobby thing, ain't working. Is the camera gear, i.e. lenses, ST cheaper? What's it? STD? I don't know what STC is. Cheaper out there than the UK? I would probably say no. It's not. Probably the same money. Maybe dearer with exchange rates. Who knows? Who knows? The M50 Canon that I bought, the mirrorless that I do use, it's when it's windy, when I'm down on the beach, I have to buy, they are separate lenses. I can't remember how much they were. I bought the 1122, which was a wide screen, which I had to buy for it, for vlogging. I can't remember how much it was, I really can't. I think it was 23,000 baht. That's just for the lens. That is the trouble when you're dealing with cameras. You're better off with the G7X type, the little point and shoots all in one, but they don't have external mic plug-in. I use that up my shirt, on my collar with the M50. Has a little foamy bit on it. It's good. It's much better, clearer. Kev, did you know the American who got caught smuggling 4 kilos of coke to Australia and Thailand? Why would I even want to know him? No, I didn't. No idea. Didn't even know there was one. No idea. Was it sugar-free or ordinary coke? Kev doesn't do. I don't. I will have nothing. If I'm in a bar, even if I see someone over in the corner taking anything, I'm out. I'm gone. I'll go elsewhere. If they come into the bar, if someone reports it, they will hold the whole bar. If I see anything to do with drugs, I'm out. I'm gone. Bye bye. Any people I know that mention anything to do with drugs to me, I no longer know them. Bye bye. Not worth it. Keep them out of the way here, out of your life. I kept all peaceful in Wetherspoons this week. Thank God for that, eh? Thank you for letting us know, mate. Was that was in Nottingham, wasn't it? I can't remember now. It was up around the Midlands there somewhere. It's the sort of people you get up around there, mate. Stephen Reed, I kept from Siam Country Club on the dark side. Good evening, mate. Well, you're up late. Bob Bassey, JC, I know Kevin well. I am his website. Yeah, he is. He is when he finishes it. It's my fault. Don't blame him. It's my fault. Tommy Jones. No, I haven't. When I go fishing next, I will be taking it and I will be filling it. As soon as I go fishing, that is when I will promise that I use it. Walton Street turns into a giant silly string fight. Yeah, the cans of string that New Year's Eve, that's all it's going to be there. It's murder. It's straight in your ear hole. And if someone lights a cigarette and catches it, that stuff is highly inflammable. So another reason not to go. I remember that last year now, the string. That stuff is extremely inflammable. Not clever, really isn't. Hi Kev, where do you get papers stating you are divorced and also I am single and married? I brought my divorce papers with me when I left the UK. There's no point in leaving them in the UK. I do have my official degree NICE with me from 1987. 31 years divorced. Good on me. Still celebrating it. I brought it all with me, the official paper from the government, Dubry, that I am my degree NICE. Ed Hall, my Christmas was very quiet, which was just how I wanted it. Thank you very much. Ross Jones, Kev, sorry to ask again, Mo, but can I hand my competition postcard in the Hideaway Bar when I'm over in 3 weeks? Yeah, providing it's before the 30th, yes, you can. Why not? Anyone can. Anyone wants to come out, bring it, hand it in behind the bar. If you hand more than one, they'll miss the box and go in the bin. Just to let you know. If any come, they're being checked as they arrive through. Any multiples, that's called cheating. So you may put one, bring with you, put it in. I have had a few, 3 people that have brought them, and they are in the office to go in El Cardboard Boxo. So that's fine, mate. Boy Spidey, just watching you, Wahim, very helpful. I hope so, mate. I was only there a few days. I think I was there 4 days. Got a few out. Nice place, very quiet. Depends how you like living, how you like your life. If you want to be in bed by 1 o'clock, if you want a night out, but I don't really want a night out, so it would suit me there. But I like it here, it's cheaper. Mike Ham, hi Kev, hope you had a good Christmas. Arsenal got hiding, yeah they did. Are you party New Year's Eve? I do like your short versions of videos. I'm not partying, I'm just going to pop down on the beach about 11 o'clock, watch the fireworks and go home. Boring bastard, I really am. I'm not a drinker. I don't see the point. The missus is working till 11. That'll go me. Layer cake. Happy New Year's. How is Pattaya this higher season? My brother and his mate were there 3 weeks ago. They went to Phuket and said it was quiet compared to last year. And so is this year here. manic at the moment, which is part of the course. But the 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, very, very quiet. After the new year, people will be leaving, be quiet again. Bombassi, got to bounce. See you later, Kev. Tell her, mate. Neil Moore, thank you very much. Pleased you enjoyed the boat. My mate saw you at Paco's last week. So he says how often you go there, great owner. Paco's. Paco, I can't think of Paco's. I'll get about. I'll get him. I don't even know places I've been to. I'll be honest with you. You'll have to let me know where Paco's is. I can't think of Paco's. Billy, check the vlogger Overstay Road. No, mate, I don't. There's no point in me watching other vloggers in Pattaya. As far as I know, is he in Pattaya? What's the point of me watching him? I'm in Pattaya. I'm doing my own in Pattaya. Nothing against him, no competition, no nothing. Just pointless. I don't watch them, I'm afraid. Noel in Thailand missed the Hardaway bar already. And we miss you there, mate. We really do. The little blue pill, the only drug and mess about with in Thailand. Yes, mate, the little blue one, the little blue Viagra. Yes. Well done, Kev. 31 years divorced. It certainly is, mate. My mate was getting married for the second time, and my dad said to him, nobody needs 2 kicks in the nuts. It's true. To know the second one will hurt. Yeah. Happy New Year, mate. See you in May. And it's a fact. It's a fact. You've done it once. Why do you want to do it again? The first of the gang to die. Sorry, mate. I'm not having those words on there. Sorry, mate. No one does that sort of stuff. Cheaper in Pattaya. We'll see you there. Yeah, it is cheaper in Pattaya. Listen, it's the same all over the world. It's as cheap as you want it to be, and it can be as expensive as you want it to be. So it's up to you. I find it very cheap, but I'm not a big drinker and I'm not a womanizer. I have a partner. So if you can discipline yourself a bit, it's a lot cheaper. I Kevin is out of sequence. No, it's not out of. That is me. That is how it is. Sorry. Are they banning alcohol? Don't be stupid. Hillary Ratcliffe. Happy New Year, Kev, to you and yours. They helped me escape. Well, thank you very much, Hillary. Pleased you enjoy them and wishing you a good one also, mate. Yeah, thumbs up, everyone. Hit the like button. Come on. I shouldn't have to beg. Overstay Road is a YouTuber in the Philippines. Interesting to see the difference between Thailand and the Philippines. All right, there you go. I'm not overly interested in the Philippines. The infrastructure is not very good. Internet is not very good. Roads are not very good. I'd sooner go to Vietnam, I'll be honest with you. Cheap Charlie, how are you, mate? Like how you said, I don't demolish Walking Street in a couple of months, they never will. In a recent vlog, I'm eagerly waiting to see what happens. Crossing my fingers that it does. Well, absolutely. We're all crossing our fingers that it doesn't. They've been saying for years, 10, 20, 30 years, that it's illegal, we're pulling it down. It's illegal, we're pulling it down. They now have the machinery on the doorstep. It's going to cost an absolute fortune to take them all the way and load them all up. What, to bring them back? While they're down, what's going around, the big rumours everywhere, is they're going to carry on. So we'll see. But if they don't carry on, then they should shut up about pulling it down. Machinery's there. We'll see what happens. James Leach, thank you very much. You have a good one as well, mate. Ian Muffet, no wonder it's Land of Smiles with the amount they're charging for overnight, love. No idea what you're on about. Billy Turbo, get yourself a few Viagras. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Like I need them. Yeah, I do actually. Lots of varieties of Viagra. It's stiff competition. Certainly is. I'm going to correct next year. Div. You're calling me a div. All right. I've heard it's really cheap there. Have you been? I have been. I have been outside Petrobone around there. Of course, inland's always going to be cheaper than coastal. It is cheap. So was Serene. Serene was very cheap. There's again, there's places where you can spend more. There always will be. But if you keep it normal, yeah, it's very cheap. Now in Thailand, when it comes to cost of living blogs, I think the best thing to do is to find your own speed. I was living very comfortable on about 55,000 baht a month in Chiang Mai. Well, you was living well, Niall. 55,000 baht I would consider to be a lot of money to be spending in Chiang Mai. I actually spend, and I will be doing it, I'll be putting it out soon. I'm waiting for one more bill. I'm waiting for a water bill. 33,000 baht a month, and I have a 3-bedroom house. Oh, and my insurance a year for a Ford Ranger Wildcat #1 insurance is 9,000 baht. In fact, it's 8,999 baht for Group 1 insurance for my Ford Ranger Wild Track 2.2. You know what I'm talking about. I think he highly inflated everything. To be a prick, as we know. Anyway. Hi, Kevin. Abundance of information. Great bloke. Thanks. Thank you, mate. Pleased you're finding it good information. Everything has bills to show and everything is there. I try to give the best information I can. Kev, just for Randahoa. I got that right. Just by Randahoa. Kev, love your bids. I was in Pattaya back in March, a great time. Stayed at the Eureka Lodge Hotel, perfect place. I'm looking to stay for a month in February. Can you recommend where to get a decent apartment? No, I can't. I can only tell you for apartments is to look on Airbnb. Monthly rentals they will have on Airbnb for apartments. They're mainly looking on the agents and stuff is for long-term apartment rental. It's up and down. 3 months is more, going down 6 months, bit less a month, 1 year, bit less a month for a 1 year contract. 1 month is holiday, and you will be better to look on Airbnb for 1 month apartments. Is there much Thai boxing to watch in Pattaya? There's plenty of it. Best one to watch is the Max Muay Thai, and it's also televised live in Thailand, Max Muay Thai. It's also Sunday nights. Every Sunday is big fights from around the world, title fights. So every Sunday, not cheap, 2,000 baht entry. Thank you, Steve Monash. Thank you very much. What's the baht rate? It's gone just under 41. Dave Griffiths, Kev, thanks for your vlogs, videos this year since our subscribers there have been so helpful. For my first visit in October, still got the Pattaya blues. I know. Everyone gets that. Everyone, you're not on your own. So planning a return visit mid-March. Everyone does that as well. It's like a mechanical thing, the same thing over and over again. Everyone does it. Where am I? Viagra jokes coming hard and fast. They certainly are. I'm a long way behind here. I am a long way behind. Niall and Tyler, I was watching some idiot's vlog earlier and he was saying you need 100,000 baht a month. That's complete and total bollocks. Yes, it is. You could need 200,000 baht a month. You could need 50. You could need 30. It's up to you. It's how you want to live. The person he was having a go at, having a dig at, JC, live cheap Asia. People are asking, he's not telling them they can live here for $1,000 a month. People are asking him. Let me get here. People ask him, he replies, yes, you can. Now, I have, let me find it, let me get it. I actually have an email today. And obviously I can't show it, but I'll read it to you. I get these a lot. Here we are. Right, listen. I'm 56 years old from the United States. I currently receive Social Security disability. Can I afford to live in Pattaya on $1,100 a month? Any advice or suggestions? JC gets these daily. I get 2 or 3 a week, possibly 5 or 6 a month. It depends, but they come through. My reply, hi D. Yes, you could. Sorry about this. This is my reply. I've dropped it on me bleeding now. Yes, you could, but the hard truth is that the US Embassy in Bangkok is now refusing to do affidavits, which the Thai immigration was accepting as proof of income. to the needed value of 65,000 baht a month to get the 1-year visa. The other way is to have 800,000 baht in your bank account, which is 24,575 US dollars. Keep this in your account and live off the 1,100 benefits a month. You can also do a split, which is part income and part savings. In this instance, you can now show, because of what he has, you can now show 430,000 baht in a Thai bank account, and your benefits income from the $1,100 a month. You also need to be disciplined, i.e. drinking, girls, partying. I live over on the dark side. I'm a cheap Charlie. I spend $1,000 a month. I will be putting the video out. Replied to me, come through. I haven't seen it. Thank you for your response. I appreciate the information, Kevin. Thank you again. We get them all the time. And he is JC, Live Cheap Asia, Retire Cheap Asia. He's not telling people. People are asking him, he's responding. And exactly how I've responded. Yes, you can, but it's up to you. Others are going to need 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 a month. Up to you. But can I? Yes, you can. With proof. I spend 500 baht a day, which doesn't, I smoke cigarettes, breakfast, dinner, something to eat. I've showed it, 99 baht, 120 baht. I can live here, my expenses, my payout. I don't go out every day. Today I never went out. What did I do? I don't even know what I've done. I never went out. I've been working on the computer. I've been sorting this, sorting that. I spent zero. I spent 60 baht on cigarettes. Yeah, cigarettes, 60 baht a pack. Yes, you can live here on $1,000 a month. If you're going to party, no. If you're going to party weekends hard, no. If you're going to live normal, as you would in America, as you would in the UK, yes. If you only have the $1,100 or the $1,000, you haven't got any savings, you've got nothing coming behind for the rainy day, the illness, the sickness, the whatever, the buffalo. But you can do it on $1,000 a month. That's it. You can do it, but you do need something behind to be putting away a savings for the rainy days. But that is what the man's being asked. Can you? Yes, you can. Moving on. Store it. The natural Viagra sold in Thailand. Yes, mate, is better than the chemical. I do not like any chemical help. Sorry, Kev, spelling mistake. Don't think you're a div, mate. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Many do, many do. Dr. Biscuits, don't you ever get bored of Pattaya? Maybe long for a bit of normality. Again, I live on the east side. I don't live in the tourist, in the front, central, beach road. I'm not there. I'm over on the east side. I'm 6 kilometres on my speedometer, 5.9 kilometres to Central Festival Beach Road. And it's a totally different kettle of fish here. Absolutely. You can live normal without all the regalia. Here, So no, I don't get bored because I live in normal. But if I want to go once a week to the abnormal, I can. I've done 100 baht in 6 days. What a blast. I bet you had a cracking time. Russ Jaspel. Sorry, mate. Rick Nielsen, thanks for the recommendation of using the Pattaya International Dental Centre for my recent dental work done. Looking forward to coming back in the new year for the rest of the work. You're welcome, Rick. It's a very good dental. I haven't ever used any of the others. I went there, I looked at it. It's like brand new. It's a proper, like a dental hospital, not a hole in the wall shop house. I liked what I saw, everything all up to date, the machinery and all the stuff. And I was very pleased with my work. So thank you. Good night, first of the gang to die. Is that me? Am I the first of the gang? I don't mind, up to you. But good night, mate. Rupert, what's the generic form? I have no idea. My cocks are flopping. Yeah, got you. Oh, wow, it's raced past. Sorry, boys. Rupert Taylor, US citizens on social security disability can live in many countries long term with no reduction in benefits. Well, that's brilliant to hear. I didn't know that because I'm not American or on benefits. I know in the UK, you can lose benefits, you can lose some retirement money fund. Plus, when it goes up in the UK, your pension on the inflation and stuff, it remains static here. You don't get the raises. So, Kev, go out and make Pattaya. Make it what? I can do. Yeah, but thanks for that, Rupert Taylor. That's called information. Gordon's alive. If you don't have 25k that you can set aside, you probably shouldn't be retiring. Simple, isn't it? Simple. Gordon's alive and on the ball. On the ball. Moderators, can you let Kev know that email he is reading is obviously a wind-up designed to attack Clodfellow? I get many of them, and I mean I get many of them. I get 4 or 5 a month. I don't believe it is. So, but then again, I don't care either. I really don't believe it is because I get them. There's people here now the same that are actually here. Do you know when the floating market is on in Bangkok? Good question. I'll find out one day. Colin O'Brady says he's ready to retire in Thailand after crossing the South Pole alone. Good for him. Lloyd Richards, after 6 months, if you're abroad, doesn't disability payment stop? Apparently not in America. They do in the UK, I believe. Root potato will be good for a short time, but will need more for a retirement visa. I did just say if you've got the 800,000 baht in the bank or part where you can do enough, then you'll get your retirement. If that is all you got, then no. So I did say that. Blah, blah, blah. JC is not telling people to live on the free amounts he suggests, just saying that for the same money in the US, for example, you would get far less. Exactly, exactly. Max Muay Thai looks perfect, thank you. Almost around the drinks in London. Yes, it is. And it's a good night at Max Muay Thai. A proper night. Check my videos on it. Mr. Cup's gone cold on me. People have different lifestyles. If I go shopping, my basket will be different to yours. £1,000 a month, no problem to me. It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. Cheap Charlie is Warren Buffett's grandson, so he's got no worries. I'll tell you what, I hope he is. I really do. Is Wahine more expensive than Pattaya? Yeah. If he keeps up, Brian, sack him. David Humphries, hi Kev, happy new year. Thanks for all the vlogs in 2018. You're welcome, sir. You are welcome, Tyler. Always have a look at it. What brands of cigarettes are available there? Ones with tobacco in. Marlboro, you've got L&M blue and red, L&M light blue, which you'll get all over Europe. There's all sorts, but I don't know. Sad to hear John Wilson died in Thailand and go fishing. Yes, he did. It was a shame. That's what we've all got in common. Doesn't matter who or what we are. What can you do about it? Daniel, most of Myanmar is safe to visit, but not the whole country. Yeah. Windy Miller. I've been watching you on, you sent me some messages on the Facebook. What software do you use to live stream? I'm using Hangouts at the moment. There is a lot of stuff you can do with the OBS, Streamlabs. I think I will be trying it. I will be checking it. And as I said before, I don't like to use people, which is yourselves, as guinea pigs for me to go on and get it all wrong, it all mucks up. Although it could be quite funny. So what is TV fishing? Anyway, stop making me laugh. It's something I need to learn to get on with too. But I have a green screen. It's up above me. It rolls down. So a lot of sorting out. Me and Pattaya Drona will be around after the new year, and we'll be playing about with it. Cliff Collier, happy new year, Kev. You're a living legend. I wouldn't have gone that far. Thanks for the vlogs, which I followed up on. Thank you very much. Pleased they've helped you. I really am. Paul Withers, I hope 2019 is as good as 2018. Not sure about that. I hope it's better. I really do. Capio 78, good evening, mate. I just left Wahine in Samui now and have visited Wahine for 14 years. It's getting very expensive. It's the same price as Samui. Well, that is expensive, yeah. In the tourist area, in fact, Samui is cheaper. Wow. Okay. Wow. Kev, when you pass away, cremation or burial? I don't know. I don't fancy either. I've seen them both. I like the thought of entombed in like a house in a bed thing. I don't like that under the ground rubbish. And I don't like that being burnt and ashes rubbish. I fancy one of them tombs where like you've got a bed in your house, in your bedroom. Oh, it might be only a little studio, but that sounds more appealing to me than 6 foot under or cremation. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I suppose cremation above burial, unless it makes sure you're dead, wouldn't it? Not keen on either. Golden Right, have a great new year, mate. Kev, do you go to Bangkok much? Great to see. I don't. That's something I don't do. I don't. Yeah, too claustrophobic underneath. Absolutely, Stephen. I like Bangkok. I like going to Bangkok. I do or will go there in a couple of weeks, maybe next week. Couple of things I want to check and look at. But I will be. Thai Billy Boy, good evening, mate. All the best to you also. I will be looking on Lazada first. You can't get anything for video for filming this rubbish in Pattaya. You're either going to Bangkok or checking it on Lazada. Right, Callum, raft on the Mekong with a flaming arrow fire, that is my feudal request. You know, what do you think you are, a Thai Viking? It's Thai Viking, gotta be. So I mean the other. Utah rocks, Ben, burial at sea, fish food. Yeah, I see what I mean. I don't want to be fish poop. There's so many things I don't want to be. Kev, I'm visiting Peterborough, UK next year. Any nice place to see? Town, the market square. There's lots of nice places there to go around. There really is. But the town centre, the square is very nice, and the cathedral there in the square, beautiful. Yeah, there's some nice places in Peterborough. Leaving my body to science. It's another option. What about the ones that leave their body to the in America, the crime scene, where the bodies are just laying in fields and rotting under bits of planks of wood, and that they leave their bodies to forensic scientists. It's a bit creepy, isn't it? Yeah, Dr. Gunther von Hagens for plastination. That's another thing. There's all sorts of things you can leave your body to. Take my body out of sea, attached to an engine block, and toss me over. Yeah. Yes, I mean, lots and lots. Crab food for the crabs. Mark Nichols, off to pick up, off to Heathrow. Good luck, mate. To pick up, are you a taxi or are you picking friends up? Due to work, must be a taxi, maybe. I don't know. But enjoy, mate. Kev, how old are you? I'll say 53. 53. Neither Gray, stop flirting. I'm 58. But thank you very much. I feel a lot younger, but then I do live in Pattaya. Table, stop being nasty. The ties keep some of your bones after cremation to wear. I don't believe that for 1 minute. I lived at RAF Upward near Peterborough. Ramsey is a nice town. I never got to Ramsey. Lloyd Richards, are there many Saunders in Thailand? What do you mean by that, many Saunders? Do you mean the name Saunders? I know a lot of Saunders in London, around London. Billy Saunders, Johnny Saunders, what was the old man's name? Can't think of his name now. But I know a lot of Saunders. Ed Denner, I'm in the Tondo area of Manila, Kev. Someone over here if you go to the fields. I'm not. I'm really not sure about the Philippines. I believe isn't Rike coming to Thailand? He's heading up to the Philippines. I don't know. So many people say so many things. Manila, don't think so. But then I don't know. I've never been. What do I know? It's only what you hear, isn't it? Manila's the capital. It's like very busy, like Bangkok. I wouldn't fancy that. The body farm at the University of Tennessee. Thank you, Rude Potato. That is correct. Yeah, the body farm. Yeah. Rick Linegan is also, yes. Mark Nichols, private hire chauffeur. That's I used to do that, mate. I was a chauffeur minder. I should do the Wogan show, guests on and off the Wogan show and stuff. A lot of BBC, high profile BBC-ians, pop groups, film stars I used to look after. That was in the 90s, early 90s. People can retire with whatever they want. Yeah, if you're disciplined to. You come here and all your disciplines can go out the window. Steve Monash, did someone slip me some edibles? I don't know what they are. What's edibles? That's my phone again. Stan Campbell, thank you very much. Kev statue on Big Buddha. I doubt it. Dino, right, Kev, good stream as usual. Got to go to KFC. Oh, stop it. I mean, Marvin. I really am. I'm starving. And you're here talking about KFC. As Mrs. had had enough cooking all over Christmas. Oh, can't she just make you one last sandwich for the new year? Go on, it's a job. Go on, ask her. What a ringtone. Kev, being a celebrity, do you have to be extra cautious that the girls aren't trying to baby trap you by removing the condom? I don't go that way. I have a partner. So no one's removing anything from me. That may be out of my wallet. But no. Parts of Manila are not third world, they're fourth world. And the cost of living in Manila, isn't there a lot of terrorist act around Manila? There's been bombs going off, hasn't there? Mind you, I lived in London, that had enough. Heard a few in London as well. What is your mum doing for New Year? She's out with friends. They're going to a big function. They used to go down to Benidorm for the weekend and go to the Benidorm Palace. Everyone eventually returns to the land of smiles. They do. Doesn't matter where they where they are. They'll come here. They go off Vietnam. They'll go Philippines. They do always end up back here. Brown Eye, good evening. Oh, you're up late. Kev just woke up from your voice. What's happening? What, you could hear me? You could hear me while you was asleep from here. Thank you very much, mate. You got up to have a wee, and there I was. All good, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you. Go back to bed. It's late. He's in Hong Kong. What's it? Nearly 2:45 in Hong Kong? 20 to 3? I don't know what the time scale is between Hong Kong and here. Matt C doesn't mean anything. A good percent of people retired on retirement visas anyway. True. Callum's here to chat with you, Brown Eye. And Stephen Monash. Let's go back a little bit. No, I missed so many. Mr. 1096, homely Toledo. I stepped away to refill my cup and now we're on body farms and wearing bones. And I have no idea how we got there. I really don't. But yeah, we are. Well, we've now passed that and I've brought it back up. It's a weird one tonight, isn't it? Where are we? Anyone there? No. A lot of people chatting to people. Andy Johnson, Mr. DB is the troll dyslexic bastard. Wow. I believe I got him. I got him in my little cage. I don't believe you'll find him on here. I use other people's accounts, channels to get ourselves before they get to me. And I got him last night or the night before on Bangkok Travels channel. That's what I do. I use the troll channels to get ourselves before they get to me. And they don't know it. They don't know I've already got them, and they will spend ages doing and then I'll go to send it and nothing happens. So that's what I do. Kev, will you do a video at Retox when Ricky Hatton and or Frank Bruno come to town? Ricky Hatton, I believe, is here. I want to meet up with Frank Bruno. I want to do a video, a little chat with him. I drove him. I looked after him on the Wogan show when he won the World Heavyweight for a week. And I drove him. I want to have a chat with him. See if he remembers his driver on the Wogan show, because it was me. How's it looking down Soy Pothole? Well, I'll tell you, I looked today and I'm not sure whether they've just scraped it to level it and now they've left it, everything's gone, or whether they've just left it. Oh, thank you very much, Brian. Right. So you're an hour in front. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. I'm a nosy bastard, that's all. They've scraped it, levelled it, and they've gone away. So I'm not sure whether they've just gone away for the New Year's and the like the New Year's Eve and stuff, and they're coming back. Or that's all they went to do, was to scrape it to level it. It's still a shithole. Who knows? Subic Bay, I've heard of that, Darth Vader. I've heard of Subic Bay, but I'm not really interested in the Philippines. Never have been. The equivalent party town to Pattaya in the Philippines, Clark, is where the US Air Force Base of the same name was until Mount Pinatubo went back. There's a lot of stuff going bang out in the Philippines. Who wants to live in a country you have tornadoes, earthquakes, volcanoes, all sorts, hurricanes, and that to me seems to be all around Thailand and not in Thailand. We sometimes seem to get a bit of back end of, which is only a bit of rain and wind, a bit of bad weather. But we don't get the catastrophes here that they get. We had a tsunami, which hit Phuket, the south. I don't think you'd get a tsunami in the Gulf. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But everything you get, the weather, the bad stuff, is all around Thailand and not in Thailand. That's why I like Thailand. So Steve Monash has got a towel around him, good for him. No guilt will help him take it off though, never mind. Marco, 131, flying out tomorrow. Well done, mate. Be good to see you. You coming here? Subic Bay, yeah. Not overly in. I'd like to go and visit and have a look at Vietnam. Steve Monash, is Kev wearing pants now? Unlucky. I wouldn't sit here in my underwear or even without my underwear. But whilst talking to you lot, it would just feel wrong. It really would. So answered the question, didn't it? I haven't got away with it this week. I should have asked last week. Soy pothole, yeah, absolutely. What's the best soapy massage in Pattaya? I don't know. I don't know what people think of me. Well, I do actually. I've only ever had one soapy massage. 3.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Soy honey, the honey one. And I just thought I've got better things to spend 2,500 baht on. I could have had a shower and felt the same. I don't reckon them. I really don't. Kev, did you see that idiot Russian bird spray painting the road in Phuket? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. There are so many nutcases out there, mate. I can't believe it's just drink. They got to be on something. They really have. Kev, go to Retox Soy Honey. You will see signs for meet and greets with both Hatton January the 3rd and Bruno January the 17th. Yes, they are. I do on occasion go to Retox Soy Honey. Mainly I'll go to Retox over here, Dark Side. I do like the Retox food. Frank Bruno has a holiday home caravan on the Isle of Sheppey. I believe that. Brock Fiber, I lived in the Philippines for 10 years. It's a shithole. Enough said. Thank you very much. Thank you for your honesty. Rumour was that Hatton has shares in the bar Jeff Carter had his Christmas, but they're Pandora's. There's 1,000,001 rumours everywhere. So I don't think Ricky Hatton needs shares in anything here. But who's to know? Who's to know or care? Kev, I want to stay a long time in Pattaya, same as you. Chong SH. Well, do it. Why not? You only live once, mate. Hi, Kev, girlfriend's in the bath, so I thought I'd come to see what's going on here. Shouldn't you be washing her back? She's probably waiting for you and the bath's getting cold. On the other hand, you've come to the right place. I'm pleased you've put me before your girlfriend's back anyway, or front, or anything. Thank you very much. Bum, bum, bum. Even the security guards at McDonald's in Manila carry a gun. Wow. More hair on your belly than head. Yeah, there is actually. Yeah, no, ain't a lot on my belly. 40 baht to the pound. I bet a lot of retirees from the UK are suffering now, sadly. Yeah, they are. They've got to pull their belts in, mate. It's they've had the good times. They've had years and years of good times. They should be all right if they've looked after it a bit. Robert Mason, thank you very much, mate. You're welcome to the reply, mate. No worries. Brown Eye, Kev, thanks for showing my family the best of the Pattaya. I definitely have a much better impression instead of the bad image. There's lots and lots of good stuff around in Pattaya. There's also lots of the other stuff. It's a large mixture. Not everyone here is here for that reason. But it's nice to have a big mixed bag of everything. Thanks for coming and looking and checking it. To make your own opinion and thoughts of it before listening to others. It means a lot, it really does. And you've been here, you've seen it, and you haven't got the bad image. There are some nice things here. Hopefully in the future there'll be more. There will be a lot more nicer stuff, and the bad stuff will get pushed out. That's all to me. Is it true the Thai baht ratio to English pounds will go up to 70 baht soon? Yeah. Let's hope so. Who knows? More speculation. It's going to go down to 30. It's going to go up to 70. No one knows. No one. And a very nice soapy at Honey Body Massage too. Soy free and second mode. I know it. I know it. Matt C, if the baht keeps getting stronger against all currencies, Thailand's tourist industry will be all but done. Only the tourist industry? Construction? exports. There's so much that it's affecting and destroying that the government really, really needs to do something about it, and quick. There's huge amounts that they are losing on just to keep face. It's quite unbelievable. Sunny coast like Queensland this year, drought, fires, floods. Now they're battening down to a cyclone. Thailand looks good. Thailand doesn't get it all. Doesn't get any of that. I've not seen it. It's all around the other countries around it. Buddha's put a dome over Thailand. Who knows? Yeah, well, it's been lunchtime, got to go. So, thanks, mate. No, thanks for letting me know you're eating. Hi, Kev, love your work and Happy New Year, mate. Keep up the right. Kelvinator, thank you very much. Thank you. Steve Monash, there's a good and bad everywhere. There certainly is. Anyway, it's good to have a choice. It's always good to have a choice. That is why we're here, for the choice. Why is someone sending me a message? No. In a foreign language. Unbelievable. But that's what I get. I get messages at 2 in the morning. When I go to bed overnight, I have to put my phone on silent. Sometimes in the morning I'll forget it and I don't know anything till around midday. I'll think, oh, my phone's quiet, and I'll have a look. There's 8 messages, there's phone calls, there's everything. There you go. That's what happens. Mr. 10-man 69. I took my wife ex, get that in quick, in brackets, capitals, and kids to Thailand when they were 5 and 8 years old. Awesome experience. Yes, absolutely. Hopefully the weight loss don't turn out to be a medical issues. There's a bit of reflux. I'm not eating very well. I can't swallow. So I'm to the doctors in the morning. Didn't the pound soar a few years ago because of Asian crash? Yes. It's even out to what it was 15 years ago, around 40 to 41. Yes, it is. It's the cycle, maybe. Who knows? I don't, you know. The power lines don't look safe in Thailand in the streets. Good night from Indonesia. Good night, mate. Enjoy. Have fun. And have a good New Year's Eve party. They say regular sex is good for your memory. Happy 2015, Kev. Yeah. Kev, are you able to trust your farts these days? I haven't trusted them for 4 years since I've lived in Thailand. Oh, Benson, no, I won't. Let's not go into it. Illiterate bastard. Happy New Year, Guff. Happy New Year, mate. Thank you for joining us. Simon Last, public opinion is turning against Brexit, with the pound falling. A second referendum is coming. Stay in the European Union and the pound will surge. Don't know what to say about that. I really don't. I'm not into politics and I'm not into money. I've never had any to be into it. I have no idea what to say. I would still like to see them out. I don't trust Europe. I don't trust Germany. I don't trust France. I don't trust my next door neighbour. That's my trouble. I think Europe is a very bad idea, and I think Europe's going to crash. And if we're still in it, it will take us with it anyway. That's my thoughts. It's the girlfriend messaging me. Shut up. Possibly. Jamie Sinclair, hi Kev, inspirational vlog. Happy New Year for 2019, mate. Looking forward to more videos. There will be more. There will be lots more. Would you consider doing some more in Koh Chang, as it's a wonderful place? Yeah, later on in the year, I certainly would. Absolutely. Randy Mack, you're late. Sorry I'm late today. Life just gets in the way at times. Bye-bye, illiterate bastard. That's nice of him, isn't it, Brian? And you, sir. Hope you do also. Bjorn Soe Kalnoe. Yes, wish you a happy new year. Said hello on Wednesday. Was a little drunk. Best regards from the drunk Norwegian. I remember. Don't worry, mate. You have a good new year as well, sir. Maybe see you Wednesday. Is it really as slow as people are saying? No, at the moment it's manic. 3 weeks ago it was quiet. People here, but quieter than usual. So we'll see what happens after the new year when people go back, if people are coming out still. Renetta Dean, Thai version. Yes, exactly, mate. That is what I'll be doing. But the Thai baht is so strong, makes Thailand holiday more expensive. Yeah, yes, but it's many countries do it all around the world, and I believe it's artificial. I think it's being manipulated. I really do, and I think it's going to pop. That's what I believe. But that's up to me. I'm allowed to. Everyone has their different thoughts about these things. But I think it's being manipulated. Considering the riots in France, it'll be Frexit soon. Yes, absolutely. And these riots are going to go all around Europe. They're saying they're going on around the world now. They're talking about this yellow vests better taking up this yellow vest thing all around the world. So, Mr. 10 Man, thank you. Oh, yeah, I'll be all right, mate. Bill 44, be safe, Kev. Watch out for the drunks tonight. Everyone, all of you around the world, New Year's Eve, be very, very careful on the roads New Year's Eve. The problem being is many of the men will be drinking and letting their wives drive. So it could be even worse. Pattaya is the safest place I have ever been. Yes, it is, Simon. Simon Last, I have never once, ever felt threatened or uneasy in Pattaya at any time of day or night. Never. Norwegian polar bear, yes, it has dropped in the last couple of years. The tourism, yes. Everyone is waiting to see what happens to Brexit before they book their airline. I've said it. I said it 2 years ago. I said it last week. I'll say it again. I don't believe there is going to be a Brexit. The politicians have too many snouts in the Euro trough. It doesn't matter what deal they do, it will not be given a yes through Parliament. There will always be a no vote. It's full of Remainers that have got to be voting to exit. No. Happy 3rd of January and further on, Kev. God bless. All these feasts are over. Yes, yes. Every year I say I'll be pleased when it's all over. Brexit won't bounce. It will not go on. It won't. I don't believe it will. You keep having votes until they get what they want. Darth Vader, good night, mate. Time for a snooze. And me, I'm off shortly. Here in the States, I never go out on New Year's Eve. In the UK, I used to work New Year's Eve in 90s, early 2000. I was a chauffeur, minicab, anything. I would be working, taxiing, taking people around. New Year's Eve to me, I would work all over Christmas and New Year's and then go to Spain for 2 weeks in January. Get the money. Evening, well, good morning, Nathan Horn. How are you, mate? Just woke up, I see. Steve Bonham, I'm just glad politicians care about us. Yes, they do. Only if you're working, and we'll know where your next wage packet's coming from. It's busy right now, kitchen lab rat, very busy. Pleased to hear, nice to hear you coming here in a week after. As people are going back, it's good to hear more are coming. That's good. Any New Year resolutions? Absolutely none, zero. I never have done New Year's resolutions. It's been the same bastard as I was last year. I'll keep that one. Why is the traffic in Thailand so bad? It's not. Out here, it's not bad. It's only in the city centres in Pattaya, in Bangkok. You go out around the back, you go out of the cities. There's no traffic. All cities have traffic. Kev, are hotels in high season prices and when do they lower? I think there's deals out there now, mate. Check on Agoda. Think of doing 3 or 4 days on the nearby islands. Which would you recommend? Koh Samet? Yeah, I'd recommend Koh Samet. I think for 3 or 4 days, if you're going to travel all the way down to Koh Chang, you need to be doing a week from here. 3 or 4 days, Koh Samet, definitely. Yeah, it's nice. Come J Explores, we've already voted to leave. There'll be a vote, but it will be a deal or no deal situation. I feel we will walk away due to the island backstop that we don't want. I have no idea. I just don't believe there's going to be a Brexit. That's why they have walking street, because of the bad traffic. Well, good thinking, Stephen. Kev, what's the deal with the night with symbols in your video corners? It's a good friend of mine. That's it. Nothing else. Really good guy. He owns 20 odd bars here. Very and a proper guy, does a lot for charities here, helps a lot of people here, and I'm pleased to be showing him, showing that and showing his logo. That's it. I do nice things for nice people. That's it. That's all. People that deserve it, that deserve some recognition. That's all. Instead of hotels, try Airbnb. You can get some really good deals on there. Yes, you can, but what you need to remember, Airbnb, you cannot rent, and they are renting them for a week, for 2 weeks. It's illegal. A lot of apartments are putting notices in windows, in the in the blocks, in the receptions. Owners can get fines. People renting them for less than 30 days can get fined. It's to do with the hotel protection law, 2003, I believe, or two. So you take your chance when you're renting for 2 weeks apartments on Airbnb. Legally, you can only rent for 30 days. That's it. Matt Frost coming out of February the 3rd to the 17th, going to do 3 days on a nearby island. And I also like to look at that beach on your boat video the other day. That's down at Satahip. You can see, Kev, many days. Got you. You got there before me, Callum. I should have got a knighted in the honours. I really should have. Knighted for services. I'm going to give it 2 minutes, 2:15. I've already gone over what I wanted. It goes too quick. It really does. But I'd like to thank you all for joining, being a part of it. 129 thumbs up. 177 still watching. That's very, very good. Thank you all very much indeed. I wish you all a very, very, very happy new year. I hope you'll get all what you wanted. Steve Monash, Tobal, Callum Jira, and Pattaya Drona, thank you very, very much for moderating. And to all of you, have a brilliant new year. Enjoy your partying. Look out for wives driving drunk men about. It's going to be dangerous. Stay home, sod it. Who cares? And thank you very, very much for being here. I'll say good night. Bye-bye.